Join me as I dive deep into the Bible and attempt to uncover the true miracles that have shaped history. The Bible is full of incredible stories of divine intervention, where God steps into human affairs and does the impossible. These miracles are a cornerstone of faith, inspiring awe, wonder, and a deeper connection with the divine. They're a reminder that God is actively involved in our lives, and that nothing is beyond His power. Some people might be thinking, but wait, didn't those miracles only happen in biblical times? Aren't they just relics of the past? Or, how can we really trust these accounts? Weren't they just exaggerated or made up? Or even, don't science and reason explain away these so-called miracles? These are all valid questions, and they're exactly why we need to take a closer look at the miracles of the Bible. Others might be thinking, I've heard these stories before, but they just don't resonate with me. They seem like nice tales, but what do they really have to do with my life today? Or, I've got doubts about the Bible, and these miracles just seem too fantastical to be true. Or even, I've been hurt by the church or religion, and these miracles just seem like a tool to manipulate people. Again, these are all valid concerns, and we're going to tackle them head-on. As we explore these miracles, we'll see that they're not just random events, but rather a deliberate act of God to reveal His character and nature to us. We'll see that they're not just for entertainment or to wow us with their spectacle, but rather to challenge our understanding of reality and to inspire us to live a life of faith. Let's dive into a few key miracles that have had a profound impact on the biblical narrative. One of the most iconic is the parting of the Red Sea, where Moses, with nothing but a staff in hand, commands the waters to part, allowing the Israelites to escape their slavery in Egypt. It's a story that's been etched into our collective imagination, but what's often overlooked is the sheer scale of this miracle. Thousands of people, gathered on the shores of the sea, witnessing the impossible become possible. It's a declaration of God's power and authority, and it sets the tone for the rest of the biblical story. Another miracle that stands out is the feeding of the 5,000. Jesus, surrounded by a massive crowd, takes a few loaves of bread and some fish, and somehow manages to feed everyone, with plenty left over. It's a miracle that speaks to God's abundance and provision, and it's a powerful reminder that our needs are never too great for Him to meet. Then there's the raising of Lazarus, where Jesus, standing at the tomb of his friend, declares, "Lazarus, come forth." And, against all odds, the dead man walks out, wrapped in bandages, but very much alive. It's a miracle that speaks to the heart of God, who desires to bring life and restoration to a broken world. But one miracle that really stands out to me is the story of the blind man, Bartimaeus. This guy's been sitting by the roadside, begging for scraps, his eyesight gone, his hope dwindling. And yet, when he hears that Jesus is passing by, he cries out, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." It's a prayer that's both bold and desperate, and Jesus responds by healing his eyes, restoring his sight, and changing his life forever. This miracle speaks to the heart of God, who longs to connect with us, to heal our deepest wounds, and to set us free. This miracle, in particular, speaks to me on a deep level. It reminds me that God is not just some distant figure, but a relational God who desires to touch our lives, to heal our brokenness, and to restore our hope. It's a reminder that, no matter what we're going through, God is always near, always willing to intervene, always ready to perform a miracle in our lives. As we reflect on these miracles, I hope you're beginning to see the incredible implications they have for our faith. They remind us that God is active, that He's involved in our lives, and that He's capable of doing the impossible. They inspire us to trust in His goodness, to have faith in His power, and to live a life that's surrendered to His will. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the miracles of the Bible. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite miracle, and how has it impacted your faith? And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content on biblical themes and stories. Until next time, stay blessed.